What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday evening. And I want to go through Scarlet and Violet booster box price action. It's something I was doing about once a month, and with all the action going on and the fact that it's the end of the summer now, or summer's over, I should say, and we're pretty much in the middle of September, I wanted to go through price action. I want to go through and take a look at the average sales per week, or I should say trailing 30 days, and see where things are going. I think pretty much everybody knows that everything's been on a tear. Everything's been going straight up. And it's not just the first four sets plus 151 Paldean Fates, which are going to rotate out in April. It is pretty much everything across the board. In fact, Destined is over $400 a box now. So let's get started here. So SV base. So the change, and again, I calculated change here from August 8th. So it's pretty much a month and a couple days. So we're up to 250. And by the way, every single one of these boxes is at all-time highs except for Surging. Surging, I think, was at like 285 before the first reprint. And, obviously, Journey Together pre-release was higher than where it's at today. But right at release, it was below the blended price of 240. So it's like 235 for the enhanced and like 250 for the non-enhanced. So SV base up $25 at 250, two selling per day. Yeah, this is kind of slowed down to a little bit of a trickle. Paldea evolved $485. It's going to go over $500 probably tomorrow. It might be already. It's up $135 in the last month. And the sales have actually upticked from 3 a day to 4 a day. 4 boxes a day at $500 is pretty good volume. Quite honestly, because if you look at a lot of the Sword and Shield boxes, not the ones that are on fire, but a lot of those only sell, 1 box every other day, 2 boxes a day. So 4 a day for a $500 box is actually quite good. Obsidian Flames, $320. This also ticked up from 3 to 4 a day. And, when I say 3 to 4 per day, this is over the last 30-day period. So this is effectively 30 boxes have sold more than the last time we looked at it in the trailing 30-day period. And this is just a TCG player calculation. Paradox Rift 260. This baby's getting close to pushing 300 here. Still 4 moving a day. In my opinion, really good value in the set. And I've said this multiple times. I'm sure I'm going to get crucified for it, but Paradox Rift and Paldea Evolved. Quite honestly, if you take the Magikarp out of Paldea Evolved, Paradox Rift's a better set. And it is what it is now. Obviously, the Magikarp is in the set, but Paradox Rift in the long run may end up being a better set than Paldea Evolved. But we'll see. Temporal Forces could be said about Temporal and Twilight for that matter. But yeah, as of right now, Paldea Evolved is the man. So Temporal Forces, 258, 2 boxes a day. This is one that hasn't really picked up in sales volume. It's just a bit of a trickle. Same with Twilight Masquerade. It's at $320, which is an all-time high. But the boxes per day are light. Now, a lot of the spend on this has been redirected toward Elite Trainer boxes, which are $72. And again, if you have any interest in building positions in Twilight or Surging Sparks, now's the time to do it by the Elite Trainer boxes. If we get booster box reprints at some point, that'll be an opportunity as well. But this opportunity is right in front of us, and the boxes for both of these sets are right around $70. Cases were $700. They're probably $750, even if you can get them sub $800. Both of those ETBs were north of $115 before the reprint, and obviously Surging pushed up a lot faster than Twilight Masquerade did. So Stellar Crown, $250. Another little bit of a trickle, 2 per day. This is one of those sets where I think people are like, well, $250. The value of the set isn't great. But then you look at Obsidian Flames, where the value of the set is actually less than the box at this point, or probably about the same, because I know the Charizard in that set's gone up a little bit. But similar with Stellar Crown. Now, one thing I want to mention, I didn't realize the Squirtle on Stellar Crown is at $70. I thought that thing was down, sub 50, 52, 48, whatever. But that's really started to push up, which is pretty interesting. Surging Sparks at 260, the sell through of 9 a day. This set has continued to just sell and sell and sell. And I'm guessing we've probably seen our last booster box reprint for a little while. The one that trickled through the system a couple weeks ago. So I mean, I would be shocked if next time we did this wasn't sitting, damn close to $300. Journey together, no change on this, but there's still 6 boxes selling a day, which is pretty decent sell through. Now, I did mention my video last night. We have seen a lot of sleeved booster pack cases, the 144 pack cases, come through distribution over the last couple weeks, presumably because Excel and MJ Holdings can't sell the sleeve boosters of Journey Together in Walmart and Target. So, that's really cool to have those in here. And, it's just something that you sit on for a while. It is original distribution price, so it is a very good price point compared to where the boxes are today. So, Destined Rivals, $405 a box. Now, we did get the second wave of this out shortly after release. It's still selling 14 boxes a day at $400, which is absolutely mind-numbingly insane. And the Team Rocket's Mewtwo is pushing $500 now. So, there's some folks that thought I was insane when I said this box should be $300 or north at release, and I guess the results speak for themselves. So, Mega Evolutions 1, $280 a box. Today is pre-release, so we'll see what impact, if any, that has. But I mean, 65 boxes a day, a week before or 2 weeks before release, at $280 a box is quite good. So we'll see what happens here through release. I'm super interested to see what the market does with the gold cards. The 2 gold cards are your chase cards, and the market has historically, at least in the North American market, rejected gold cards as being, I don't want to say garbage because it's probably the wrong term, but not chaseable, not valued. And I know the Pokemon company's been trying their hardest to make them not absolutely despised. So we'll see. Maybe this set does it, because I know there's a lot of hyper rares in Scarlet and Violet that are reasonably nice gold cards that are way undervalued compared to the SIR counterpart, and a lot of them are actually more rare than the SIR. So now, most important part here is the average sales have ticked up now. So they were 34 per day for the trailing 30 days on August 8th, September 12th, now September 13th. We have gone up by 1 sale per day across the board. It's not much, but again, keep in mind that this 9/13 is effectively 1 full week into fall. Well, I should say post-summer, not the official season of summer, because the fall doesn't happen until the 20th of September. But we have 1 week post-official back to school, whatever, without the holiday. So it does look like things are starting to pick up. So 1 week out of call it 5 or whatever. So I would anticipate this number is really going to start to move. And, we'll see. So moving to the specialty sets, 151 at 415, keeps moving 3 per day. Absolutely insane. It looks like the regular Snorlax promo is finally starting to get close to $20. The fact that it was in single digits for as long as it was is absolutely insane, because the ETBs just go nuts. Paldean Fate's $300. Same deal with the regular Mimikyu sitting at like $7 or $8, or I guess it's probably $10 now. 2 of these moving a day, but quite honestly, they're really difficult to find. Shroud of Fable finally up at night, or $79, up $9 in the last month. 4 moving per day. I'll tell you what, this is going to dry up a lot quicker than what I think people think. The Pokemon Center ETBs have disappeared. The cases of this have disappeared. I think it's just a matter of time before this is pushing $100, especially since nobody in the world is expecting this to get any sort of reprint whatsoever. Prismatic back at 111, 43 moving a day. So as the product continues to dump, people are buying it. And in fact, the volume of this is up so significantly much. Well, everything else has been stagnant over the summer. As the price goes down, people are just buying it, and they're buying it in droves. Black and white, $90, $79. Not really a whole heck of a lot to talk about here. From my view as of right now, and this could change in a couple weeks, couple months. Black Black and white was just completely uneventful. Some people like it, some people don't. It just is. It's there. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to walk through the changes to booster box prices and specifically point out the fact that even on the ETB side, we've had a little bit of a tick up in volume here. And again, this is only 151 Fates, Shrouded Fable, and Prismatic Evolutions, because you have the release decline of Black and White here. So we're up and we continue to go up. And again, most of the driver on the specialty set side is Prismatic Evolutions. And then on the other side, on the regular set side, it's Paldea, Obsidian. Quite honestly, the main sets that are pushing higher are the ones that are selling. So anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. We're running sales all the time. Have a good weekend, and we will talk soon.